Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This reading is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Look at that, as I said, Moon. Seven of Swords there. Look at that moon on that card. I'll get to that in a second. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. This is your May 2020 reading. The star card here is Aquarian energy, healing energy, and that moon there reminds me of the full moon in Scorpio that we just had starting yesterday. The energy carries through for the month. But I really am feeling like there's clarity and there's healing coming up in a situation. Your source of all that is beloved, Spirit guides, Father, Holy Spirit. Yeah, it feels like there may have been confusion. Perhaps someone was misleading someone in a situation, or just things weren't sort of clear. Okay, could have been around work, is what I'm picking up. What are the messages for the sign of Aries? And it's like you're getting like intuitive messages or spiritual downloads, right? That's helping to sort of clarify or let you know how to move forward. I do feel like there may be conflict around this. Okay, it may be causing internal conflict, or it may be, conflict with another person or other people. But ultimately, it feels like this is leading to your happiness, your 10 of Cups, right? Penultimate happiness. So what are the messages for Aries? This is a 5-card reading. So you have the Fool. That's you, Aries. Fool's coming up here in reverse, okay? Perhaps you're not moving forward with something or with someone, because Fool energy usually implies, right, taking a risk, okay? But I do feel like this may be calculated. We'll see what other cards come up here, and we may also clarify. I do like to clarify reversals that come up in the reading. But yeah, I'm just feeling like it could be one of several things, either not moving forward with something, or this could be just really related to your energy. To that point, there's something that's really standing out on this card here to me, which are those crystals down there in the corner. In fact, when the card usually comes up upright, I don't take notice of them, okay? But falling out reverse, it really stood out to me. It reminds me of clear quartz. That might be a crystal that you want to work with. I'm also picking up on sunstone and moonstone, okay? And I'm also picking up on more moon energy there, with all of that sort of sun, moon energy in the background, okay? Like different phases of it, honoring sort of phases of yourself, cycles of yourself is what I'm feeling. And yeah, so with I wanted to mention also that I did do a Scorpio full moon reading, which is posted already, was filmed yesterday, okay? Right, let's continue. 6 of Swords. So yeah, moving through or moving past something. You could in fact also be considering or working on relocating or traveling, okay? There may have also been some health related issues around you or someone else. I am feeling like there's healing involved in this situation. And remember, we did see that Aquarian star card, which does have this connotation of healing, okay? In your past is the 4 of Wands. Very interesting, because on these cards, these two figures mirror each other to me. See how it's very similar sort of imagery here. Could definitely be talking about some sort of partnership or pair here. Could definitely be talking about a marriage here with the 4 of Wands. And the pyramid imagery is also really standing out to me, right? Pyramids represent the promised land, okay? And that's sort of a metaphorical way of saying getting to your goal on your journey, okay? But really, the goal is in the journey, right? That's what I believe anyway, that we all really come to learn. But really, I'm feeling like a sort of coming into alignment energy, okay? It doesn't have to be regarding a partnership. This could just be talking about you, but it does feel very specifically like there's like a transition here. I want to show y'all this like this, because this oblong like light shape, okay, which to me is like spiritual guidance, again, aligning with your higher self. There's this connection here between the two is what I'm picking up on with these cards, okay? Could very well, again, be moving homes. Could be having some sort of an elevation or an up-leveling in a commitment, okay? And that could be sort of, maybe there's a little bit of hesitancy, or like I'm picking up on like cold feet, okay, in terms of like taking this leap or taking this, again, new risk or new journey forward. You have the Sun card coming up reverse here as well. More fire energy, specifically Leo. Again, I'm going to clarify likely all the reversals. And you have the 10 of Pentacles reverse at the top, okay? Another card that can also indicate. Remember, we saw the 10 of Cups, penultimate love. 10 of Pentacles, it's penultimate stability, right? Not just in a monetary sort of respect, can also be talking about aspects regarding a home or a marriage, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify the 3 reversals that we have coming up here. I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles. So again, this could be related to a work situation or something or someone that you're trying to work with. Could also involve multiple people here, okay? And I'm seeing the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces or Cancer specifically, but we did just have a Scorpio full moon. So I've been throwing in Scorpio into the water sign cards that I typically only use to represent Pisces and Cancer. Okay, I do feel this sort of decision-making energy, whether it's you or someone else. It feels like the decision hasn't been made yet, or there's some difficulty making the decision. Okay, again, could be related to this Fool energy, taking a leap forward, taking some kind of a risk, right? On that note, let's clarify the Fool reverse. Clarify the Fool reverse. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. So yeah, guarded energy here, more fire energy. Specifically, this can represent Sagittarius, okay? I do feel like for whatever reason, there's some guardedness here. Perhaps there was some disappointment in the past. Again, could be related to work or could be related to more emotional matters, okay? I do feel like, you know, this guardedness, like it's almost like it's like lingering here in the background, okay, with that 5 of Wands sort of, to me, it almost represents like a cage holding that lion in. And then you have the 4 of Wands there in the front. And again, we had the 4 of Wands come out, okay? I do feel like there may have been some, again, there does feel like there was some sort of uncertainty or hesitancy, or, you know, perhaps some sort of event it transpired in a connection, in a union. Again, could be a marriage, could be some sort of business partnership that may have sort of shaken the foundation. This energy came up in another one of the readings that I did yesterday, but I'm blanking specifically on which reading. Could have been Leo. If not Leo, perhaps Libra. And there was a lot of related energies between those 2 readings as well. Clarify the Sun card reverse. Okay, 2 of Swords reversed. More Aquarian energy, okay, like that star energy that we saw. Notice again the full moon imagery coming up on this card. 2 of Swords is talking about making a decision based off of your intuition, okay? Not based off of that which we may see in a sort of 3D sense, right? How things may seem or what someone may be telling us, right? Because it does seem like there may have been some issues around communication or, you know, just the sort of accuracy of information or the truthfulness of information that is affecting this situation, okay? Could definitely be regarding another fire sign here, because again, we have all 3 fire sign energies out here with you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? And again, this 2 of Swords is Aquarian energy. I would say if you're in the midst, because this could also be related to that decision-making energy. I did see the 2 of Wands reversed as I was shuffling. And with the 2 of Swords coming up reverse, again, sort of an indicator of not making a decision quite just yet, which is also energy that was in, I believe, the Libra reading as well, okay, which is air energy, like that Aquarian energy. And you have air energy coming up here in your future placement with the 6 of Swords. It could be making a decision around how you're going to move forward in a connection, in a situation, in a work or business partnership sort of thing, okay? And then finally, let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles reverse. That's the crowning energy of the reading. We have the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. It does feel like, again, there's like this sort of, I feel like a shaking sort of energy, like almost like, not like an earthquake, like it doesn't feel that, you know, like forceful or violent, right? But the Tower is sudden or unexpected change, okay? And I do feel, again, like there is intuitive messages or guidance that's coming in. Could be for you, could be for someone else, that's sort of leading to this change. Because again, we did pick up on that water energy with the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or again, I threw in Scorpio, which Scorpio is showing up here in the reading with the Tower card. 5 of Swords, this is a really surrendering kind of energy, okay? I'm feeling like surrendering to your intuition, following your truth, because if you add that Ace of Swords to this 5 of Swords, that gets you that 6 of Swords that's in the future placements, all right? So let's get some numerology guidance for you, Aries. And then I'll pull probably, I've been doing 2 oracles, but I don't know, in some readings I've been feeling like maybe just 1 is needed. We'll see. Let's see what comes up. Oh, flew. Okay. Number 6, love. And this is so interesting because I think in Sagittarius's reading last night, we got 66, which is healing, which is Aquarian energy. Okay. Number 6, love. I'm going to read for that card, read the affirmation. And again, I may pull one more card and then we'll close out the reading. So it says, this card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul. Because you attract what you are, when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. Okay, this card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe it, when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. Right? And the affirmation here says, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. And those questions, right? Am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? I really think those are really good. And just as I said, that's 11/11 journaling prompts, okay, especially under, again, this energy of this very transformative breaking down of the old cycles, old structures that are no longer serving us. Again, could be work related, could be related to a person or to people, and really building a new based in a foundation of love. Okay, that's what's going to provide the stability and the security that you're looking for. All right, let's see, which other card? I'm thinking, let's do a messages from your animal spirit guides. I've been really called to this deck lately as well. What are the messages for Aries? What are the messages for Aries spirit? Whoa. So you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Sorry. You got 2 actually, Wolverine and Manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Let the tower fall, which was actually the title and the advice for Libra as well. So let me read for both of these cards and then I will close out the reading. So I'm going to start with Manatee, just going in alphabetical order. There are times to fight for what you believe in and times to lay down your sword. Remember, I talked about that Ace of Swords and surrender, and that surrender energy came up as well. If you or your family were in imminent danger, it would be quite natural to defend yourself by either fleeing or fighting, whether through action or words. Extreme situations may even require extreme measures. There are definitely wrongs to make right in situations where the spiritual warrior in you must take the lead. However, it's not the case here. What will work best for all concerned is for you to surrender and accept things as they are, yield and to overcome. Lay down your sword, not in defeat or in self-sacrifice, but from a realization that this isn't the fight you want or need to engage in. As the saying goes, choose your battles. This is definitely not one to waste your time and energy on. Say the serenity prayer out loud. I love this. I say this often. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Let go of your righteousness and your ego's need for control and find that peace of mind that you so cherish and have available simply by choosing it. Other associations are gentleness, lovingness, being childlike, right? Which is, you are the child, the knave of the zodiac, Aries being the Fool, right? Friendliness, exploration, also reminiscent of the Fool, inquisitiveness, playfulness, non-violence, calmness, fearlessness, innocence, acceptance, and again, surrender. And Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Just find the page here. So it says, you have what it takes to deal with this turmoil, and one where events have taken a different turn from what you've expected. There's the Tower, right? Recall those times when you faced adversity when you had to dig deep inside yourself to discover the internal resources and the will to continue onward. As you recall these memories, be aware of how they feel in your body. Anchor those feelings by calling on them to shore up your courage and help you maintain your dignity. By dealing with the situation head on and paying attention to the nuances of the shifting energies, your inner wisdom will dictate when to move ahead and when to retreat, helping you sustain your power throughout. Again, tapping into your intuition, okay? Following and honoring your Ace of Swords, which sometimes putting your sword down, walking away is that thing, right? And that was the guidance in the previous card. It says, by maintaining this stance, you're not only protecting yourself physically and emotionally, but also spiritually. Call upon the warrior inside, the archetypal aspect of yourself that's charged with defending the internal kingdom and the archetypal king or queen. This is one of those times when you definitely need to be assertive with others, saying no when necessary, asking for what you want, and sustaining your physical and emotional boundaries. Pull your shoulders back, lift your head up, look straight ahead, and keep a relaxed vigilance. Do your best not to complain and be a martyr about what you're involved in presently, for it will only drag you down. And other associations: ferocity, strength, okay, clarity, focus, persistence, personal power, perseverance, adaptability, resourcefulness, endurance, balance, and wildness. I love that last word. Okay, so Aries, that's been your reading for May. If the reading resonated, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. This is one of the readings that I offer. I also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, and I'm also co-host of a podcast called The Self-Care Kickback, available on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Anchor. It's a spirituality, self-care based show. You can take a look through the episodes that we have listed so far if you feel so interested in it and are interested in listening. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.